Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, in Braunau, Austria-Hungary, now in Austria. His father, Alois Hitler, was a strict customs officer, and his mother, Clara Hitler, was a kind woman who was greatly loved by Adolf. He had 5 siblings, of which only Adolf and his sister Paula survived. As a child, Hitler was an average student and had a strong interest in painting and architecture. In 1903, his father died, after which he became even closer to his mother. Adolescence and attempts to enter art school, 1903 to 1908. In 1905, Hitler left school without obtaining a degree. In 1907, he attempted to enter the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, but was rejected twice as he lacked sufficient skill in figurative painting. This period was one of the most difficult in his life. That same year, his mother Clara died of breast cancer. This event dealt a great blow to Hitler. Vienna and Munich years, 1908 to 1913. From 1908 to 1913, Hitler lived in Vienna. He lived in complete poverty and spent his nights in public dormitories. During these years, his anti-Semitic and nationalist views were formed. He was also strongly influenced by the ideas of Richard Wagner and theories of German racial superiority. In 1913, he emigrated to Munich, Germany, to escape conscription into the Austrian army. World War I, 1914 to 1918. With the outbreak of World War I in August 1914, Hitler volunteered for service in the German army. He served as a messenger in the Bavarian Infantry Regiment. He was wounded in the war, 1916 in the Battle of Somme, and twice awarded the Iron Cross. In October 1918, he temporarily lost his sight due to a mustard gas attack. During the war, his nationalist and anti-socialist views were strengthened, and Germany's defeat in the war was a great shock to him. Entry into politics. In 1919, after recovering, he became an army intelligence officer. In this role, he became acquainted with the German Workers' Party, which he joined in September 1919. He soon became a prominent speaker in the party, and in 1920, the party's name was changed to the National Socialist German Workers' Party. The party's symbol, the swastika, was also chosen. In November 1923, Hitler and his allies attempted a coup in Munich, known as the Beer Hall Putsch, but they failed and he was arrested. Prison and Writing of My Struggle, 1924. In Landsberg prison, Hitler wrote his famous book, Mein Kampf, in which he outlined his racist, anti-Semitic views and political program. He was imprisoned for only 9 months, but the book became the ideological reference for the Nazis. Party Reconstruction and the Path to Power, 1925 to 1932. After his release, Hitler rebuilt the Nazi Party. He focused on extensive propaganda, charismatic speeches, and the use of the media. The economic crisis caused by the Great Depression of 1929, high unemployment, and the weakness of the Weimar government provided the ground for the Nazis to grow. In the German elections, the Nazis became the second largest party in the Reichstag. In the 1932 election, Hitler ran against President Paul von Hindenburg and lost, but the party's position was strengthened. Chancellorship and beginning of dictatorship, 1933 to 1939. On 30 January 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. Following the fire in the Reichstag building in February 1933, he passed emergency laws to suppress communists and dissidents. In March 1933, Hitler's legal dictatorship began with the passage of the Enabling Act. He made the Nazi Party the only legal party in the country, and in 1934, after Hindenburg's death, he assumed all power as Reich Leader, Führer. During this period, extensive programs for the reconstruction of the army, armaments, racial propaganda, and the suppression of Jews were initiated. Beginning of World War II, 1939 to 1945. On 1 September 1939, World War II began with the invasion of Poland. Germany quickly occupied Western European countries, including France, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Norway. In 1941, Operation Barbarossa began, and Germany invaded the Soviet Union. In the same year, the United States also entered the war after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. From 1942 onwards, the fronts became more difficult for Germany. The Battle of Stalingrad, 1943, was a heavy defeat for Germany. During this period, the program, The Final Solution, for the genocide of the Jews was implemented. Millions were killed in death camps such as Auschwitz. The end of the regime and death. In April 1945, the Soviet Red Army reached Berlin. Hitler remained in his underground bunker in Berlin. On April 29, 1945, he married his mistress, Eva Braun. On April 30, 1945, Hitler and Eva both committed suicide. With Hitler's death, the war in Europe ended, but the top officials of the Nazi Party were tried in a court called the Nuremberg Trials. Hitler is known as one of the worst dictators of all time, directly responsible for the deaths of millions of people. If you like this video, please support us by liking the video and subscribing to our channel. Also, write in the comments whose biographies you would like us to prepare for you.